Hey, what's up guys, it's Fish here and welcome back to another mod spotlight. Today we're going to be taking a look at the Grand Campaign custom maps for Total War Warhammer. Now this is the first time I've seen a group of modders actually go ahead and pile a bunch of maps together to be implemented into the campaign. I've seen a few individual ones here and there, but this is the first time I've seen a pretty large amount of maps being added into the campaign. So at the moment, obviously, this mod is in beta. They're obviously going to be adding in a ton more maps as they get them, which is awesome to hopefully see. This is like kind of like the collection of all the custom maps in the campaign. It's going to be great. At the moment, they only have the dwarfs and the green skin regions, or they're initially focusing on them. At the moment, they only have 10 maps in. I say only, 10 is quite a lot so far. However, obviously, they're going to be adding in a load more. So obviously, when you're playing the campaign, you'd probably want to focus on doing the green skins or the dwarfs, just because they're the ones with the maps. If we go down, we can see the majority of the maps actually in the mod itself. We have the list of mods, so we have 3 major settlements, we have 5 minor settlements, and 2 land battle maps, which is awesome. I love that we have a load of minor settlements, because in the actual campaign, it always sucked when you just had to go ahead and fight a land battle when you were fighting over a minor city. So the fact that we actually have cities now is really awesome. Obviously, when you're playing this mod, you have to bear in mind that the AI is going to struggle with some of these maps. Some of the maps they might actually be able to deal with fairly convincingly, but other ones they are going to struggle with just because the AI isn't designed to do that. Maybe later on down the line, CA will give us tools which will give the modders tools which will allow them to kind of organize the AI in a much smarter fashion to actually be able to use these maps. Hopefully that is the case, especially with siege maps. I think that's maybe if they ever do give us the ability to make actual proper siege maps, they will then allow us to go ahead and tell the AI stuff to do, which would be awesome because that would be absolutely amazing. So what we're going to be doing in the rest of this video is I'm going to run through quickly how to install this mod, just for those of you guys who maybe are going to be struggling a little bit, because you have to kind of follow, or at least you have to download every individual map as well, but it's really simple. And then I'm going to be jumping into the actual campaign on screen, and you guys can check for yourself that the mod does actually work, and it's really awesome. Obviously, as I I mentioned, this is still in beta, so the mod does crash now and again when you do get on these battles, but overall it should be half decent. So yeah, but one of the easiest ways to install this, so obviously you want to go ahead and subscribe to the actual mod itself. Then it says additional units required. So you obviously have to actually install or subscribe to every individual mod itself. However, what you can do is you can just click continue, obviously subscribe to that, and go down here where it says collection. You go ahead and click this, and then this will pop up with a new screen. So apparently the government did not want me to show you guys how this mod worked, as my Steam did just crash. Coincidence? I think not. But basically, as I was saying, what you need to do is you need to go down here to collection. You want to click on this link right here. This should bring you to, I guess, the collection of the campaign maps, and then you want to make sure you have subscribed to each and every single one of these maps. And then when you load up Warhammer, you want to go to obviously to the mods you have installed, and you want to make sure that you've got each and every single one of these mods ticked on so they are working along with the overall arcing mod itself. So what I'll do now is I'll jump into the campaign and I will show you guys that the map does work. We'll probably play as the dwarfs, and yeah, I'll see you guys there. Okay guys, I've jumped into the campaign. It's been a while since we played as the dwarfs, that's for sure. I ended up doing a campaign for these guys on launch, which was obviously so long ago now, probably almost coming up to a year now, which is just crazy to think. However, I will show you guys that these maps do now work, so we'll jump into a battle against our initial battle, and if we jump up the map itself, we should be able to see that there is a custom map waiting for us, and here we go, a custom map right here. And then we'll obviously auto-resolve this one because I want to show you guys the next one, and we'll jump into the battle on that one. So next one we'll do that. We've got some good abilities, not that it really matters, obviously, and then we'll jump onto the Pillar of Grogny, and then we'll look at the map itself, and again, we should be able to see a custom map, which is exactly right here. We'll jump into this battle just so you guys can see that the map does work when you jump into it itself. And I think this is really cool, awesome. I think this will be amazing for a custom, or not custom, but like a multiplayer campaign. I think these maps would be so interesting for a multiplayer campaign, because it would just add such a different feel to the actual campaign. Because not only if you just play a versus campaign, it doesn't matter, I guess, if you both play as the Empire or you both play as one of you plays as the Empire, one of you plays as the Dwarfs. As long as one of you plays down here, you will be getting these maps. But obviously, it'd be much more interesting if one of you plays as the Dwarfs and one of you plays as the Orcs. I think that'd be really cool. Obviously, because you actually be defending these cities which you you are making, which should obviously always be really, really interesting. So what I'll do is I'll cut it here and we'll jump into the battle when it does finally load. Okay guys, so we are now in the campaign, and here we go, our first look at the custom city in the actual campaign itself. This is absolutely awesome. I just imagine playing this on launch. It would have been so amazing. Unfortunately, that was not the case, but I still think this is really cool that the game is getting there. I mean, I'm sure you've still got a pretty long time until Warhammer 2 does come out, maybe a year, maybe a bit longer. So, you know, for now, like, you know, in a couple months' time, I imagine that these custom maps will be really, really fleshed out, and it will just be so awesome to actually just fight on them and actually just really engage. Because imagine playing this, you know, this is the first proper battle you'll have in your dwarf campaign, and you're already fighting on this huge fortress. I think it just made me like open up so much more excitement going forward. And I think I might actually have to definitely play this map itself in an online battle or something, because this is actually a really, really cool map I did not even know about. So that's awesome. So yeah, this video has just been how to actually install it. Obviously the AI again might be struggling a little bit. That's why I recommend playing in a co-op campaign scenario. But I'm sure if you just want to enjoy these maps, you know, you can kind of bear with the AI messing up a little bit. I'm sure that's not too bad whatsoever. So yeah, this video has been me just showing off the custom map mod. Hopefully make sure to go subscribe to it and check it out. Even if you don't really want to play it now, but you want to try and check it out in the future, I recommend just subscribing to it, because obviously, as I said, they're going to be adding in a ton more maps into this mod, that is for sure. I think they're mainly focusing, as I said, on the dwarfs and orcs at the moment, but obviously they want to get around to everyone as more and more maps do get developed. I feel like there's just more dwarf and orc maps out at the moment. So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to subscribe if you are new to my channel. I do loads and loads of Warhammer content. I do loads of Attila content. I do loads of mods like Rise of Mordor and Medieval 1212. So you'll be at home if you enjoy Total War on my channel, that is for sure. Make sure to drop a like and a comment if you found this video useful, and I'll see you guys next time, and fish out.